Welcome back to the channel, guys. Continuing our series on for loops. Today we'll try to use if-else in for loops and nested for loops. Okay. If-else in for loop, I had told you in the previous video also to try to use these things yourself. But now here I'm doing it just so that you get a hands-on. Okay. So I'm taking a problem here. Classify numbers from 1 to 100 as even or odd. Okay. Which one is even, which one is odd. Very simple. You know how we find whether a number is even or odd? We can use an if condition, if else, that if the number when divided by 2 gives you the remainder 0, then it's an even number, else it's an odd number. The thing is that you're taking the numbers from 1 to 100 one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What you can do here is you can use the range function. Range is a very useful function in such situation, guys. Right? I will write here for x in range 101. Okay. No, 1 to 101. Now I will write here if x modulo 2 equals to 0, then print x is even. Else print x is odd. Okay. And now if you see, you will get the thing. 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, so on till 100. A very simple program. Nothing complicated. First, x takes the value 1. X takes the value 1. Then this block of code is executed for this x equal to 1 in the first iteration. Iteration 1, x equal to 1. Now it checks whether if is in this condition is satisfied or not. This is satisfied. No, this is not satisfied. Then it comes to the else block and 1 is odd is printed. Then in iteration 2, x becomes 2. Again, the condition is checked and this time the condition is satisfied. Okay. So print x is even, 2 is even is coming here. Then iteration 3, x takes the value 3. Okay. Now this condition is not satisfied. Else block is operated on, so it gets print x is odd, I get 3 is odd, and so on till 100. Right? Now, you may have also seen here the utility of the range function. I could have also used any other iterable also. You could have used the list also here. LST equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you would have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 100, which is not easy. So here we use the range function. You're just writing 1, 101 and you're getting a list of numbers from 1 to 100. So that's the amazing thing with range. So whenever you want to do something like this, you can use the range function, range object. Okay. Now I am having a problem statement for you guys. Problem is to count the number of odd numbers between from 1 between 1 and 100. Count the number of odd numbers between 1 and 100. And this will be done using the loops. Do it. It's a very easy question and you will do it. Right? Now coming to nested for loops, guys. In the previous video, I showed you an example where we printed the table of 2. Okay? Now, I would like to extend and expand this example. Suppose I want to get the table of 2, then also of 3 in a similar fashion, right? It must continue like this, 3 into 1 equal to 3, 3 into 2, so on till 3 into 10 equal to 30. And similarly for 4, right? 4 and 10. Basically, you are printing the tables from 2 to 10. Now, how do you do it? For a single table like that of 2, you just put 2 into 1 equal to 2. You wrote this for loop. Now, if you had to do it for 3, by this time you must have guessed it. You will just write 3 here. And you will get the table of 3. Nothing very complicated. You must have guessed it. But now you have to print from 2 to 10. Okay. Now, if you see, there is a repetition here also. First of all, the table of 2 is printed 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, till 2 into 10. And then a similar thing happens with 3. 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3, 3 into 4, till 10. Then a similar thing happens with 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on till 10. The same thing is repeating. It is just that we are having 2, then we are having 3, then we are having 4. But this thing is not changing. Right? You are multiplying by 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? There are 2 repetitions if you see. One repetition is that first I get the table of 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, till 10 in the same fashion. And then inside the table of that 2 or 3, there is a repetition. That 3 in the table of 3 is repeating and only these values are changing. So there are 2 repetitions. Whenever there is such a condition, what you can do is you can use nested for loops. Using a for loop inside a for loop, right? First of all, let's get to the theory part. First repetition is of whether I want to print the table of 2 or of 3 or of 4 or of 5 or of 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. First decision is based on this. First table will be of 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. Okay. Now what will happen in this table of 2? You will have something like 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3. This will repeat. Okay. Then when this whole thing is done, 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, this loop is done. This is also a loop only, 2 into 1, then 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, till 10, 2 into 10. And how it is done? It is done like this. Okay. When this loop is executed, what happens? It comes to 3. Then for 3, the same loop runs. 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3, till 10. Okay, this loop completed. Then it comes there to 4. Then again the same set of operations. These operations done. Come back to 5. Do the same operations for 5. 5 into 1, 5 into 2. So on. Then you take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 2 loops. Okay, which are running parallelly. First it takes 2. Then it performs that loop for 2. Then 3. Then the loop for 3. 4. Then for 4. Now let us implement it in Python and try to reduce it. Right? You need to reduce it yourself. Now see the code. I can write here for x in range 2 to 11. Because I'm having the tables from 2 to 10. Inside this, for simple, for inside a for y in range 1 to 11. And now I simply write x into y is equal to x into y. See. First you get the table of 2, then of 3 in continuation, then 4, then 5, till 10 you are getting. Okay. Now whatever I had told you previously, the same thing is happening. First this loop happens. Okay. X takes the value 2. Then what happens? Y takes the value 1. Then 2 into 1 happens. Then first this loop will be completed. Please remember, this inside loop will be completed, then only the second iteration of the outer loop will happen. Once 2 into 1 till 10 is done, then x takes the value 3, then again y will take the value 1 till 10. Then again x will take the value 4. Then y takes the value from 1 to 10. And again the same procedure happens. 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 3, till 10. And so on, x takes the value till 10. Try to reduce it. Take a pen and paper. See the score. Print it. See the output. How it is coming. Make it in your paper. Right? When you will make the output in your paper, you will be able to understand it very clearly. Okay? This is a pro tip from my side. Right? This topic takes some time to understand. You need to do multiple examples. Like I have written here 2,11. First, you have to do it with your pen and paper. Okay? Try to understand. Then try to change it a bit. If I write here 3, what will happen? Tell me, the table will start from 3. If I do it till 6, then I'm getting the table from 3 to 5 only. Okay? And guys, one more thing. Now, see, I have taken a for loop inside this for loop. Inside this for loop also, you can take another for loop. Right? There is no problem. Then what will happen? You see it. You try to reduce it. So please play with Python and have your pen and paper with you. Because this topic can only be understood by pen and paper. Right? You can also give another for loop here. Okay? So you need to experiment with this. Try to understand this example first. Right? Try to get the feel of it. And then try to experiment. Make deductions out of it. What you learn out of it. And then I'm coming with an exercise in the next video. Right? An amazing exercise on nested for loops that you will do. But first, try to get the feel of this. Okay? Subscribe to the channel to get this amazing content. Thank you.